As a lot of you may know, I own a lot of 44s. Just because I own a lot of 44s doesn't necessarily mean that I love all of them equally. To be honest, there are some designs that I do like more than others. Sometimes I look at my 44s and I wonder if I would ever change any designs on them if I ever had the chance. Like if I ever had another spare $150, $160, would I design my 44s again? And I would. And now that 44 is having a Christmas sale, I think now's the perfect time to show you guys how I would redesign my 44 gloves. All right, guys, so here we have the design for my first ever 44. As you can see, it's a Pro 44 custom, size 12 3/4, traditional wrist type, finger pad and all that stuff, all the colors. Now, there's not too much I would change with this glove because I really do like the design of it. I think it's a very nice design. But one thing I would definitely change is the location of the finger pad, because I honestly don't even think it needs one, but just for the sake of it having one, I'm going to place it on the middle finger. I think that might just give it a little bit more of a sleek design. And besides, on my outfield gloves, I like to go to the pink finger out, and I place it there just so I could use the finger pad, but yeah, I guess I would put the finger pad there. Something I would definitely change about this glove though is the web that I put on it. Not that this web isn't any good, it's just that it doesn't form as good a pocket as a regular trapeze web or a regular H-web. So what I'm gonna do is just put an H-web on it, probably a laced H-web because I like the black lace in there. I think I would put a palm stamp, like a gold palm stamping. And the way you do that is by going all the way to special instructions over here and the personalized section, and all you gotta type in is gold palm stamping. I like to say please because, you know, they're hardworking people. All right, so here's the second 44 I want to redesign today. It's also the second 44 I ever got. It's also the one that I've gamed the most. It's my Pro 44 12 3/4 inch outfield model. It features a T-web with gill lacing. It's all blonde with blue laces. There's not much I would change on this glove. Honestly, I would just take the finger pad off because I really don't need it. And now that I think about it, I think I would also take the finger pad off of this glove. I just think outfield gloves don't really need finger pads because you're shifting your fingers over. You're hardly ever getting a stinger in the outfield unless it's like a hard line drive or something. But your pocket is so big in the outfield that it's really hard to get something in the palm. So I just go no finger pad. And I honestly just keep the colors the same because this was my outfield gamer. My high school colors were blue and orange. So yeah, I think I would actually change the kit palm liner to be blonde because I don't know how I feel about the blue aging and how like blue feels. I think I would go with blonde or black because blonde and black leather from 44 is usually higher quality. Yeah, pretty much keep everything the same. Oh shoot, they have tricolor lacing now. Okay, so let me play around with this. Let me see something. Web and finger laces. Oh, this is so sick. I forgot that they added this recently. So yeah, you can change the colors of the laces. Oh, what if I had this in high school? What would I do? Oh, I'd probably do this. Let me see. I'd probably do this, and then, is that cool? Yeah, that's pretty sick. Let me see. That's pretty sick. I'd probably do something like that. Let me see. Make this orange, and then make this blue. Yeah, that's sick. That's pretty sick. But yeah, that's pretty much all I do with that glove right there. Let's move on to the next one. Next up is the very famous denim crown tip. Redesigning this is going to be a little bit challenging today because 44 did change their design for their crown tip. People didn't like the new design at first, but I think that there's ways around it. I think there's ways to still make the new crown tip look really nice. So with this one, I think we're going to change a couple things to keep the design cohesive, but also make it a little bit newer and maybe better. Let's see. All right, guys, so here's the new denim crown tip. I know what you guys are thinking. This flag here on this welting is atrocious. The only way that they would be able to do that is if they put a patch instead of an embroidered flag on there. There's palm overlay now, so that's kind of thrown off like the whole sleekness of this glove with the palm on this side, and then on this side it's just denim. But I think there's a way around that. I think what we can do is just start off by changing the patch, the logo patch. What we can do, since there's already a lot of oil chestnut on the glove, we can change the logo style. We can make it from a leather patch to a regular patch. If we go with the patch, we can choose, let's see here, we can choose this. That actually looks really good. I think that looks great. We could also go with this. That looks very nice too. Yeah, actually, yeah. So either this one, let's see, this navy. That's also really cool too. So yeah, actually, you know what? I'd go with this navy and red logo patch on there. I go over here, change the logo color to red. Actually, no, hold on. Let me take this off. Actually, I just take off the home plate logo because mine has the New York State outline, but I take that off. So now we have a little bit more cohesion between the flag and the palm. Sorry, not the palm. The logo on the wrist. And other than that, let me see. I think I changed the web too, because this is an 11 3/4 inch glove. I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about eye webs on a glove larger than 11 and a half. Just because when you're gaming this, which I wouldn't game this, 11 3/4 inch gloves with an eye web, what ends up happening is that you actually get like a pocket inside the web. So you get the pocket here, but then you also get a pocket there, and you get like this going on right there. So I'd probably change the web to give it a little bit more let me see like sleekness with the palm overlay. I'd probably go with a cross web. Yeah, that looks really nice. So I'd go with this. That also looks a little bit more Japanese too because of the this like crown tip design right here. And last but not least, this is something I wish I would have done on my original crown tip, just because it would have looked so nice if I did this. If I went with split welting, with white split welting on this, it would look so nice. The white welting does a really good job of adding contrast between the oil chestnut and the denim on this glove. But if this was split welt, this would look way better, in my opinion. It would look a lot classier, and it would still keep that like rough and rugged design that denim and oil chestnut feels like. It just looks like a cowboy glove to me. And having that rough welting like on this glove right here would still give the contrast. But would just make it look more rugged at the same time. So the way you would special request that is, again, by going to the personalized section, going all the way to the special instructions, and just typing in white split welting, please. Remember to always say please, guys. The next glove that I want to try and redesign is my full mesh crown tip from 44. There's a slight problem though. As mentioned before, they changed the design for the crown tip, so you can no longer actually ask for full mesh on a crown tip from 44. But you know, I think that's okay. There's still a full mesh option glove from 44, and that's their 574 model. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go on the builder and I'm going to choose a 574. After I choose the 574, I'm gonna choose the 11 1/4, which is what I got on this glove. And let's see here, logo style, I'm gonna leave it as embroidered. Actually, no, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as embroidered for now. And I'm going to go to, let's see, mesh. You have to click the mesh option right here. Now what that's gonna allow you to do is put a different kind of mesh on the back of the glove. The only mesh option that they have that's complete is the black. They don't have full mesh with gray. They don't have it with red or white or any other color. The only color that they have full mesh for is black. It's gonna give you mesh on the pinky and thumb, and it's gonna give you mesh on the wrist as well. So after that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and choose all of these colors to be black. Leather 1, leather 2, leather 3. I'm gonna keep the powder blue logos because I like that. I like that I went with the powder blue name on my black mesh 44. The only thing I regret doing is not choosing a color logo. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm choosing just all black here, stitching, silver stitching as I did on this one. Yeah, just gonna choose black for everything here. Black welting, black pinky, black thumb. Oh, the binding, let's see, let's just do a quick shortcut here on this side. Binding here, just click on that, and home plate, black. And the web style, let me see, for the web, I would choose web style. I just choose the cross web. I just like the cross web on that. I think it looks great. Yeah, so that's what I would do with this glove. I just changed the, I would just change the logo color because like I regret not getting a black logo. Sorry, I regret not getting a color logo on this glove. I kind of missed out on that option right there. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, I like that there's no welting here. Kind of gives a sleek design. Same thing as this one, more or less. But yeah, that's the the redesigned full mesh crown tip, but as a 574. Alrighty guys, last but not least, the last glove I want to redesign today is my orange tan 44. There's not much I would change on this glove because honestly I really like how this design came out. One thing is for sure though, that I would change the kit palm liner to just be orange tan like the rest of the glove. Let's see, so if I go to kit palm liner, it's currently black, so I'm going to change that to orange tan. It would just give it a sleeker look in my opinion. Let's see what else I would do. Oh, I would definitely add a palm stamp. So I didn't add a palm stamp on this one because I just wanted a cleaner design, but if I were to redesign this glove, I would definitely go with, let's see here, probably Frankie as the palm stamp. Let's see here. Palm stamp, you go to graphic, it's an extra $5, but I think it's worth it. Let's see if I can find Frankie here. I'd probably put Frankie's face on there, or let's see that, or a peace symbol, or a 44 home plate. I think I would just, you know, get one of these really fun palm stamps on the palm, just because I think it's a little bit more flair on the glove. Something I wouldn't do on this glove though is a gold foil on the palm. Most Japanese gloves don't actually do any foil on the palm. They have just the indent there. What else would I change on this glove? Nah, I think I like everything on this glove. The web is great. I'd go with the same web on this. It's an 11.5, so it actually works great with that. I wouldn't put a home plate on it because I just like that sleekness there on the thumb, right there. I probably would put my name though, so let me see. Would I put 914 made, or would I put something else? 914 made. Would I do navy or teal? I'd probably do navy to go with the base of the logo. Nah, that doesn't look good. White. I'd probably go with white. Yeah, so there's that. There's the 44 Japan Select redesigned. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make. I hope this video helps you guys design some gloves for this Christmas sale that 44 is doing. By the way, speaking of the Christmas sale, if you guys haven't used my 44 referral code yet, I definitely do ask that you guys do use it because I do get points for that. So that's really cool. The link will be down in the description below. I'll also put it up here if you guys need it, or here, whatever side that is. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment. Let's see if we can get this video to 100 likes. My last couple videos haven't been doing too good, but that's okay. Again, I just do this for fun. I do this for the glove community. It's an honor to be part of it. Once again guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your Christmas this weekend and have a happy new year. Thanks guys, see you later.